right, man. So, Complex. Complex gonna get in trouble. But Complex has put out what they call the top 50 rappers in Atlanta. Have you seen that?
I seen that.
And it's a lot of people chiming in this conversation that they got this list wrong. So what I'm gonna do, because I got some stuff to say myself, but I'm gonna start with their top 10. They actually did a top 50, but I'm gonna start with what they call their top 10.
Let's do that.
I feel like some people shouldn't be on this list. But anyway, top 10, here we go. At number 10, they got
Pushing see through the dark like Stevie Wonder.
Lil Baby.
Okay. I'm not that mad at Lil Baby.
At number 9, they got 2 Chainz.
Okay.
At number 8, they got Big Boy.
Big Boy probably should be down the list a little bit. Go ahead.
From Outkast. Number 7, they got Ludacris.
Ludacris, come on down the list.
Okay. Number 6, they got Young Thug.
Ain't mad at it.
Number 5, they got Jeezy.
Okay.
Alright. Number 4, they got Gucci Mane.
Okay. Impact.
For sure. Number 3, they got T.I.
Okay. My man.
Let's see. So, number 2, who do you think they got at number 2, just off the top of your head?
I have no idea.
At number 2, they got Future.
Okay.
And at number 1, the most influential rapper from Atlanta is Andre 3000.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
You know what? What do you think about that list?
So let me tell you. I get my piece of paper here. Let me tell you what they judged it on before we dig deep into this.
Okay.
So it was 3 criteria: skills as an artist, the strength of their catalog, and lasting influence / commercial impact of their music.
Okay.
That's what they judged on.
I got you.
My first take, they got Big Boy at number 8.
Yeah.
And they got Andre at number 1. I have a problem with that for 2 reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Outkast, when they voted and all that stuff, Outkast was voted the most influential rap group in the world.
Yeah.
I don't think I can disagree with that. I'm a big Outkast fan. Maybe you disagree with it, but I think they got that right. Okay. However, when we start talking about rappers by themselves, the question is, I consider if in order to be on this list, you have had to have a bigger career outside of your group.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If you didn't leave your group and shine more than when you was in a group, how could you be on the list as a solo rapper? Especially at the top of the list.
So you saying that Big Boy didn't leave the group and shine?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying separating them and having Andre at number 1 and Big Boy at number 8 is kind of messed up.
I agree. I think they definitely should be together as a group on the list.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they both had their solo albums, but I don't feel like they went solo for like a long time.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a long length of time that Andre was just putting out solo albums. He probably did 1 or 2 solo albums, right?
True.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. I think their success is kind of leveled when it comes to putting out albums and putting out music. I definitely think Andre 3000 is a better rapper than Big Boy.
Yeah.
But, you know, they were still kind of neck and neck, though. You know, they did everything together. They released their albums together, the music together, they wrote together. I think they should be probably on the list together, but, you know, teach them.
And that's what I think. I think they should be on the list together or take them off. And so in my case, I took them off. No, out of the top 10. If they can't both be number 1.
Would you put them in the top 20?
Or both be number 8 separately?
Yeah.
Yeah, separately, yeah.
You put them in the top 20?
Yeah, separately. Separately.
Separately.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But we're talking about the top 50 rappers. So I took both of them off my list of the top 10.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm not taking away any influence that Outkast has had because that's my favorite group. It's my favorite rapper.
They're going to throw tomatoes at you. Go ahead.
but I took them off the list for this purpose because there's so many other people that I feel like definitely should be on this list.
Okay.
And again, we're talking about skills.
Yeah.
We're talking about the strength of the catalog.
Yes.
And we're talking about the lasting influence.
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you this question.
Uh-huh.
Has Big Boy ever had an album that was better than an Outkast album?
In my opinion, no, he hasn't. I can't even think of a Big Boy album besides what was it, the double disc they had, the speaker box and the Love Below. And I remember the Love Below more than I remember speaker box. He had the hit song, I like the way you. He had that.
Yeah.
But I can't really remember any more off that album.
My point. Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm with you. I think they just went well together. I think, like I said, Big Boy is definitely a phenomenal artist.
And he, Big Boy and Andre is definitely better than a lot of people on this list.
Absolutely.
They definitely should be up there. But I'm just saying it's not fair. I just feel like it's not fair to separate them.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
Second question. Okay. They got CeeLo on this list. CeeLo didn't make the top 10, but my question is, again, it goes back to, did CeeLo have a bigger career album outside of Goody Mob?
Yes.
Yes, he did. So he deserves to be on the list.
He deserves to be on the list. And I would almost argue top 10. I didn't put him in my top 10, but somebody's top 10, CeeLo should be there because not even just as a rapper, as a performer, as an artist, as an overall artist, CeeLo is like out of here. And I mean, even when you go back and listen to some of the old Goody Mob albums, that boy was spitting. Like he was the heartbeat of the Goody Mob group, the album, the Dungeon Family. He just, every time a song came on, when his voice touched the instrumental.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
And you know what I mean? He was just so creative. He was singing. He was rapping. Like, CeeLo definitely deserves more flowers than he's been given.
And he has that distinct voice, too.
Oh, my God.
You know when it's CeeLo for sure. You know when it's CeeLo.
That boy hard. So, shout out to CeeLo. I definitely think he should. He can definitely be in the top 10 when it comes to Atlanta artists, overall artists. Not even just the rap category. I would put him overall in the top 10 of Atlanta. But go ahead.
So I'm going to give you my top 10, and probably on the screen, I'll put on the screen the ones that we agree on.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Ding, ding. So, and again, these are not in, saying this guy's number 1, this guy's number 10. This is not in no specific order. I didn't even think that deep into it. Okay. But I do have, as my top 10, I have Gucci Mane. I have T.I. I have Ludacris. I have 2 Chainz. I have Lil Baby, Young Thug, Future, Jeezy, Soulja Boy, and Lil Jon.
Is Soulja Boy an Atlanta rapper?
Yes, he is.
Well, I think he's originally from Mississippi, but he was probably in Atlanta for most of his career. So
a lot of people moved to Atlanta. Like I heard to talk about 21 Savage, who was from London.
London. We got London on the track.
Said he moved to Atlanta, and he was in Atlanta so long that the producer said he started sounding like Gucci Mane.
It's a lot of artists that are not originally from Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at your list. To me, Lil Jon's not really a rapper, but I'm not mad at you because he had so much impact with the rappers in Atlanta as far as production and hooks. So I'm gonna give you that one.
If I agree, I intentionally left off because they had Jermaine Dupri on this list. I don't know if you've seen that.
I've seen it.
I left him off because of what you just said. I feel like he did rap, but not really. Lil Jon didn't rap at all.
Lil Jon did not rap.
So if I had to take Lil Jon off, I would put in his place Childish Gambino.
Matter of fact, correction. Lil Jon has a rap song with Jazzy Faye called Freak a Little Song.
Just one song?
Shawty Freak a Little Song. Remember that song?
Yeah, I remember that.
I did not know that was him rapping on that song until I seen it on TikTok. I'm going to have to show a clip of that.
I didn't know that until you just told me.
I had no idea. It's a video. There's a video.
I'm about to run that.
We're going to run that. But Jermaine, you mentioned Jermaine Dupri. You know what I'm saying?
You consider Jermaine Dupri a rapper?
Yeah, absolutely. Jermaine Dupri definitely rapped, but he produced and wrote more.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would put. I definitely would not put Jermaine Dupri in my top 10 best rappers in Atlanta. But shout out Jermaine Dupri for his production and his influence and his writing, songwriting. So, but definitely not top 10 rappers.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, and that okay. You had Gucci Mane on there.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it because of the impact. I never considered Gucci Mane like a great rapper.
Oh, you gonna get some tomatoes thrown at you now, bro?
They're gonna have to throw them.
Hold up.
I just, me personally, my personal preference, I don't feel like Gucci Mane is a great rapper. I think he's a great entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's very impactful and had a lot of influence on trap music. Like he also brought so many rappers in the game up underneath him.
Mm-hmm.
You can never take his legacy away. Me personally, I don't feel like he's a great rapper.
Yeah.
Other than that, not mad at your list.
I would say Gucci Mane is a great rapper. I ain't gonna say great rapper. I say he's a good rapper. I'll say he's not T.I.
What little way you saying? Gucci Mane made the list.
Gucci who? Gucci Mane?
Eminem did. Shout out my nigga Gucci. To each his own. I'm not mad at it.
More on the influence side.
On the influential side of trap music and the rap music of Atlanta, absolutely. Gucci Mane should definitely be on the list.
Yes.
He's just not on my top 10.
Yeah. Who is your number one?
We gonna get there. You had one more though. Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy, man, influential.
I would put Soulja Boy in there because of his influence.
Mm-hmm.
He pretty much, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. He invented the come up on the internet.
Yeah, for sure.
He did that. Like you can talk junk about Soulja Boy, but Soulja Boy was the first one that I remember getting on MySpace, getting on YouTube, dancing. I mean, the dance trends. Like you can thank Soulja Boy for that. TikTok, y'all can thank Soulja Boy.
Yeah, he started that.
He started that.
He did it first.
So you definitely have to put him on the list. Don't know if I put him on top 10, but
yeah,
he definitely deserves to be on the list.
Yeah, so a lot of people made it on my list because it wasn't that they was like lyrically. You know what I'm saying? If it was about lyrics, then Big Boy and Andre would have been at the top.
For sure.
But it was more about, like I said, when I think about influence, I think about different times in history when I feel like it's like the people I named on my list, it's like rap changed after that. Not necessarily that there was a great rapper or anything like that, but it's just like, okay, they brought something to the table and then it kind of dictated how other people started sounding after that. And yeah, Soulja Boy did that. Gucci Mane did that big time because it's a bunch of little Gucci babies out there, and it's a bunch of little Soulja Boy babies. They were sounding like Soulja Boy back in the day, doing the little dance videos. They even got a video of your boy Drake. He took a whole song almost from Soulja Boy. Have you seen that?
I heard about it.
I was like, yeah, right. Until they showed the video. So Soulja Boy has a lot of influence.
Shout out Soulja Boy.
He made it in there.
He in there. Let's get to my list. I feel like I should start at the bottom.
Start at the bottom.
Starting at the bottom, I'm going to say.
Keep it pushing, see through the dark like Stevie Wonder.
Who's number one? Jay-Z? No, that's cool. It's okay. That's
Drake
okay.
number 3.
That's okay. I thought Drake was gonna be number one.
M's not even on the list.
Eminem? Who else was on the list?
Gooch.
Yeah, Gucci was on the 6. Rick Ross.
Gucci who? Gucci Mane? Was on the list and Eminem went on the list? Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Good.